Hello there, friends and family, and welcome. My name is Qual James, and thank you for joining me. It's been a little while since I've produced a video. Let me begin with a little bit of the elephant in the room. I have a new phone, so I have a new camera recording system. The lighting and stuff is going to be a little different, but not to worry. I have some hopefully enjoyable themed ASMR triggers for you. Today I'm doing a Star Wars theme where a variety of different Star Wars toys, action figures, and little knickknacks I've picked up over the years. Now I am nerdy, but I'm not like super into like the collecting of stuff, but our house has a lot of tchotchkes in it, so I figured, well, I'm going to show off some of them. Hopefully you find good ticulation. Let's begin with our first and largest item. The Millennium Falcon. Gotta get the thumbnail. Now, as you can maybe hear, it's a little denser up in the front. And a little more hollow in the back. That's because the back panel, if I use both hands, gotta show this off for you, actually pops open. Hold on, I gotta put it down and do it. There we go. The back panel opens to reveal the innards. Inside we have a nice little rec area, a game of hollow chess. It's best to let the Wookiee win. And a little hyperdrive system that can turn on or off. Now this did have batteries and lights to it, but it's probably been a while since it's been replaced, so I doubt it. The famous cockpit, which can open with a little Han and Chewie inside. I forgot they were in there, to be honest. I don't know what the series is or anything or like that, so you'll have to forgive me. I don't know like model sizes, but the backstory behind this is whenever I was about 10 years old, I really wanted something that looked like this, whatever was the current model at the time. And my dad said that the only way he would buy it for me is if I caught a touchdown in flag football. Now, I was not very good at flag football at age 10. I was the center. But eventually I did. Later in that season I did. He never actually bought it. That's not that any degradation on him. It just was one of those things. He's a great dad. But eventually, many Christmases later, he did buy me this model. So that was kind of a fun little family throw-in. Now, this one has a few little surprises to it. If I press this little plunger button over here, the top opens, and I'm pretty sure this little button is what makes the lights and sounds next to it. These are springy, and they kind of lock down too, so we pop that back into place. And I know this bit opens up here with a special button that has like a missile launching thing, but there's a lot of little knickknacks that go into it. But that was the first one. I have 5 more to show you, so stick around. Let's go with a classic one now. Anakin Skywalker model with squeezable legs that allow him to have lightsaber action. And a base from the planet Mustafar. Hayden Christensen model is a pretty good facial model. It's a little blurry, but if I can try to get it in focus there for you. I'm having a little trouble focusing. It wants to focus on my face. Hold on one moment. Let me see if I can be smarter than the phone. See, is that any better? Not really. My apologies. But model, it's not bad. It's not like one of those like super high fancy quality ones, but it's a fun little toy. It has little holes in the feet so you can put him on his base, have little pretend fights with it. This is the Revenge of the Sith version, obviously. Let's move on to what should we do next? How about one of these? Perhaps the most iconic image from any Star Wars movie. The lightsaber. Now, it's a little unscrewed. Let me screw it in nice and tight. It's been quite a while since I've broken out one of these. I live in Disney World. Let me rephrase that. I live near Disney World. And I know they have a variety of those make-your-own lightsabers. Now, I do own one of those, but these were some of the cheaper ones I made when I was younger that you can make, like, near the Star Wars stuff. So it's not like a movie quality or like one of those really cool, it's plasticky. It would cost whatever it costed, but it's a mix and match your own. If you understand what I'm saying, if you live in Disney World or you visited, you probably understand what I'm getting at, but got a lot of build your own parts. I wasn't even planning on using this, but right before I started recording, I found this under some pile of unwashed laundry, so thank God for the little things like that. This has a green blade, kind of a round, almost Jedi Luke kind of thing, and a dark saber. Yep, let's see if it still turns on. Ooh. Very nice. Very fun to walk around the theme parks at night holding one of these bad boys. Next. Should we go with another theme park item? I have 2 theme park items and 1 non-theme park item. Let's do it in order. So I'll begin with the non-theme park item, and then I'll finish with the 2 others. This, you can maybe hear off screen, is a bit of a chunky item, but kind of neat nonetheless. A model of Darth Vader. Now, this was not just a model toy, this was a fully, I don't want to say fully posable, but lifelike motion toy. It had a full lightsaber which broke off. This was like a Walmart thing from a while ago. If you pressed his belt, he made a lot of talking voices. Was it his belt? No. It was his chest piece. The breathing apparatus. But he talked, and there was like a special mode you can use to like train him to do a certain lightsaber thing. It also came with a Chewbacca one, which is like a little taller. His head is posable, as you can see. Am I crazy, or I gotta admit, his face is just intimidating. All my life, I always thought that is a very intimidating facial design for a villain. But yeah, his lightsaber lit up, but it broke now, so, you know, do what you can do. It's funny, the actor who played him, David Prowse, was 6'9", so imagine a 6'9", basically imagine LeBron James walking in full black armor coming at you. It's scary. He's got a nice silky kind of felt cape. Soft plastic chest. Nice helmet. And the full shebang. Now, let's start with the theme park items. Starting off with the slightly more customizable item. As some of the Star Wars fans out there may know, in both Disneyland and Disney World attractions in the Black Spire Outpost, which is the Star Wars land, basically, using nerd talk, you'll have to forgive me if you're not a part of it. They have the build your own lightsabers, which are cool, and they also have the build your own droids, where you can build a mix and match version of a different, like, little droid with different colors. So doing that, this little bad boy was built. This is one of the R2 units. He's blue and white with a red trim. Now my family is a Dodgers family, So building him was, of course, sports related. He has little secret compartments you can open. His body here is a little flexy because you can pop this open as well. I've never really done it because, oh, okay, it's a little stiff, but that's okay. I'll just leave it for now. Of course, you can buy accessories that fit in those little areas. We never have. Ooh, yeah, like this. Actually, that's not true. We did buy this accessory and a few others, which gives the droids little personalities, but I digress. Variety of sounds. So also see-through head, kind of like one of those phones from the 80s. And he does turn on. Let's see if I can activate him, if he has battery. Yes or no? Well, it seems like he's trying, as you can see with that little light burst, but I'm assuming simply because I don't have the remote control that I'm not going to be able to activate him, but he does have lights and sounds and little things on his feet that allow him to roll around on the ground, which is nice. He is lovingly named V1N, which is Vin, as a reference to Vin Scully because of our Dodger infatuation. Running little wires on his feet. The detail is very nice. And now, the final item I will show you. This was another theme park exclusive item. This is, for anyone out there who may be interested, a Jawa. And now it's not just a Jawa. As you can see, it has a special Star Wars themed lanyard with it. So you can wear it around your neck all day as you walk around the parks. And you may be thinking, well, what's the advantage of that? Well, the advantage is, if I can figure out which direction this goes and get it worked out. There we go. He's a cup. He's a cup with a straw. You can fill him up. It is adorable. It's got a little restricting bolt in hand and a little blaster, which is very off-putting. Jawas are not necessarily known for being friendly. And beyond just being a neat little cup, as you may have seen, he has a speaker on his head. So if I turn him on, his eyes glow, and he does make sounds, which is kind of loud, because he talks in a couple different, like, of his gibberish talk. But I'm going to play it and willingly edit it out later, so prepare yourself for this. I think he says one more, but I think that's enough for now. I think it's time to say goodbye to the Jawa. But it is a clever collection of memorabilia, little things. There are more. I shouldn't cancel this video yet until I show you the supreme tingulation of this. silky soft fabric. Very smooth, very nice. But that is a small window into the nerddom that is the Koala James. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not super into collecting. Like, I know there are people out there who buy like 3 models of the same toy and like all the collector's editions. I don't do that. That's not my speed. That's not my style. I like junk memorabilia. Junk being a loose term, but this is just a small collection of memorabilias. I'd like to thank you for joining me. If I can try to somehow not so clumsily show off all these items. Like I said, it has been a moment, but I'm more than happy to provide you with some more ASMR content, provided you like, share, subscribe, or just simply tell me down below what kind of content you want to see. Any notes or anything else you have to share, please put it down below. Or if you just want to talk about your day, feel free to message me. I've been the Koala James, you've been yourself, and I'd like to thank you for joining me. Have a pleasant rest of your evening, if you do choose so, and God bless.